Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
I just started the recording on Zoom. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mama Nina. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's fine.
Okay, we will. Was that all that you wanted to share, Lady President?
Yes. Yes, my brother.
Thank you for being on the call with us, and thank you for being my Lady President as well. I appreciate that.
Yes, one of them.
Thank you.
Yes. Next sister that I will bring in, let me see. I kind of want to, before we go over the place, Sister Tania, First Lady Vice President, did you have anything for membership?
I don't really have much to share today.
Okay.
I just hope somebody just take one of those positions. Like, even if you know what I'm saying, even if you don't think you can do it every day, you just need somebody to do something. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. It really does take a lot of load off other people. So, all right.
Thank you, First Lady Vice President.
Thank you.
Next sister. I think you might have hit a nerve. One of my sisters just got off before she could share. Jump over back to our conference line. Go over to Virginia, CDPM number 3094, Sister Mary. Greetings, Sister Mary. Sister Mary, you there? Mary? Okay. Looks like our sister came back on the Zoom. You said your name. I'm gonna just read it. Sister Natiru. Greetings, Sister Natiru. Are you there? Sister Natiru Ma'at.
Yes, I'm here, good brother.
Greetings. Would you like to share anything for membership?
Oh, all I can say is maintain the inner peace. It can be challenging. You know, my person recently went back to work. I'm an educator and took on a new assignment working with preschoolers. And so I could just say that, you know, my person has been dealing with the challenges by remembering to do my meditations, remembering, you know, to do my chants, our ancient ways of our ancient ancestors. You know, I'm thankful for the UNIA, you know, is my, you know, my cultural family. Is how I keep up with my cultural identity. And I also, you know, am very thankful for my spiritual family, for the Sarasset Society. I could just say that, you know, the main thing that I like to say and share is that I'm very thankful for you guys taking, you know, just responsibility. I don't really have anything to share, just gratitude, you know, for my different houses, you know, my different spiritual families, you know, just trying to do better with staying, you know, connected with my families. And I just want to thank you guys for, you know, carrying on the baton. You know, wonderful job, Brother John, on your first year. You know, I've heard very good things about you and all the leadership that you're trying to, you know, bring to our wonderful red, black, and green. And I'm just thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for Ross Marvin and all of his years of dedication, you know, that he put into the UNIA and the structure and foundation so that, you know, when that baton was passed, that it was, you know, strong and sturdy. And just to all the members, you know, Hetepu, you know, God is good. I hope to see you guys more this year. And I hope to come down to Atlanta very soon. I hope to be traveling down there.
Grace first. Thank you, Sister Natiru. We look forward to seeing you if you do make it down to Atlanta. It's about to get busy.
That was my other boyfriend, Elder Wilson, the old man. I gotta go see Brother Linwood.
My apologies. Sometimes the lines are open. Forgive us for that, family. Before I move, I done forgot what I was about to say. Oh, there's going to be some things going on in Atlanta very soon. So March is kind of the last month where, let me see, March, a little bit of things are going on in April, but in May, that's when things really kick off. Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
African Liberation Day. That's towards the end of May. And from that time until the end of August, we're going to be going full speed here in Atlanta and here in Division 421. There's going to be a lot of events going on. Juneteenth parade. So just be ready. I hope everybody is well rested and ready to get out and show our people, you know, what the authentic red, black, and green looks like. So let me go back to our sisters and make a final call before we move to our brothers. Were there any sisters on the call that did not get a chance to share? Sister Mary, did you make it back?
Yes. I'm sorry. I had. Wait a minute, Mama. I'm sorry, you guys. Greetings. I had to step away. I had one of the elders calling my boyfriend, but he's 100 years old, and he wanted to have prayer. So, but yeah, I pray and hope everyone is doing well and safe. And sorry I missed most of the call, but I really don't have much to say other than I hope everyone's well and race first.
Race first. Thank you, Sister Mary. Thank you for being with us. We always here, you know, whether CDPM or UNIA, you're always with us to support. So we definitely appreciate that. And we definitely appreciate your mother as well.
Thank you.
I think there's one more sister, Sister Erica. Do you have anything that you would like to share with the family?
Just want to say you're doing a great job as president, and I wait to see what you do in the future.
Appreciate that. Okay. And before we move to the brothers' final call, were there any sisters that did not get a chance to share? Last call on the sisters. Okay. Thank you, sisters, for being here with us. We obviously would not be here without you, so we owe you a debt of gratitude forever. And now we will move to our brothers. We did hear from Attorney Imhotep and Sister Tania. Did Dr. Shams speak, or are we on Dr. Shams? I'll save President Ross Marvin. I saw your name. I'll save you to the end. We'll go to our brother, Global African Gold. Greetings.
I'm sorry, brother. I had to unmute myself. How you doing? Peace and blessings. This is Jonah L. All right, this is Jonah L. I need to change that. That's from my Zoom call, and I host the events. This is Global African Gold, but this is Jonah L. How's it going? This is the first time I've seen you. The first time I've seen you, brother. I was looking for Roz, but
not a problem. Not a problem. You know, we got to keep things moving.
You there? That's okay. I just wanted to check in. It's been a while. A couple weeks ago, I went out to Stonecrest to check out the new Black Wall Street they got to see what's going on. And in next 2 weeks from now, next week I'm going to Fort Valley State down here. I'm down here in Warner Robins, going to Fort Valley State to talk to them. In a couple of weeks, I'll be going to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And then after that, going out to Tulsa, Oklahoma to check with them to talk about us pulling ourselves together and doing something big this year. It's going to be a very big year for us. And I just wanted to stay in touch and let you know when things happen. I want to share it with people. I don't want it to be in the dark because it doesn't do any good unless people know about So I
Yes,
just
sir.
called to check in so that when I got something to present, you have seen my face. I won't just be showing up. You'll see me a couple of times first before I say something. Peace and blessings. Thanks for acknowledging me.
Thank you, my brother.
And good to see
Thank you,
you.
my brother. We look forward
Is
to
the
it.
new president there? I see it says president.
Say again?
It says President John in Atlanta. You're the new president.
Yes, sir. That's
All
me.
right. Good to meet you. I've been looking forward to talking to you. I get your number from Ross. We'll kick it a little bit offline.
Not a problem.
All right. Peace and blessings.
All right, my brother. Let's see. Next brother we'll bring in CBPM member 2,398 in Annandale, Virginia, Brother Art.
Greetings, family.
Greetings, Brother Art. How you doing?
All right. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty
Congratulations.
good.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
brother.
my brother. Thank you.
I have a question on the positions that you have open. Most of
Yes,
them are
sir.
local. They're local, right?
That's a good question. Local is, it would be easier, but it's not required. Especially, I would say, recording secretary is not required. You're here on pretty much every meeting. You don't have to be present. And a lot of our meetings have been digital. We haven't really had any in-person meetings since October of last year. We had an event, but no, you don't have to be on site. You don't have to be in the city to fill the position or to volunteer.
Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, not a problem, Brother Art. You got any questions? Feel free to reach out to me. Do you have my contact information? Well, you should. If you got this text, and you got my contact information. Got the text for the meeting.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Sister
all.
Natiru, okay, no problem. Sister Natiru, you got your camera on. I don't know if you know. All right, you good. Let's see. We'll keep it moving. Next brother. So we got one. Is there a brother on the conference line? Is there one person on the conference line? I don't have a name for them. Is there a brother on the conference line? Greetings. Member with the 470 area code.
Hey, Sister Colo, how y'all doing?
Oh, how you doing, sister? I'm sorry. Colo?
42421 Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Yes, this is the
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay, greetings, family.
Greetings. We were in member share, so we were just going around giving everybody the opportunity to share anything on their minds, anything on their heart.
All right. Well, that's wonderful. I'll think of something in a minute.
Okay. We'll come back to you before we close out.
Appreciate it.
We only have a few. I don't even know if we got a few. President Ross Marvin, Division Treasurer, would you like to share anything from member share? President Ross Marvin. Okay. I have a couple things.
I'm here, President John.
Oh,
I just have to
President. Yeah.
first
Did
lock
you want
my
to share
phone.
anything?
Yeah, we definitely need somebody to step up in the secretary position. And I forgot to tell y'all, our First Lady Vice President, Sister Tania, also served as our correspondent secretary for years. So definitely, this is a vital position, and you do your part, taking responsibility for our people, and also making our division strong. A very, very important position, the secretaries. And there's 4 secretaries. It could be the executive secretary that coordinates all the secretaries. It could be the recording secretary. It could be the financial secretary or the correspondence secretary. All of those 4 positions: executive secretary, correspondence secretary, recording secretary, and financial secretary. So definitely step up and take responsibility, especially if you're local. If you live in Georgia, we need you. If you don't have a position in division, this is a good position for you to have, and you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot about the division because you have to be aware of everything that's happening locally. Okay, that's all I had to share, President Jack. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, President Ross Marvin. And I remember what you told me when I became president. Like, you gave me kind of one major directive, and I haven't forgot it, but it is to sustain the organization, to make sure that the organization is here for years to come. And I take that seriously. And, you know, I have been successful thus far, but I just wanted to let you know that I hadn't forgotten, you know, that directive. So that is everyone. Now, I did have, I had a lot of things that I was going to share for member share. I had been going through, you know, the articles of the day throughout the weeks. And I was kind of, you know, I had a whole lot of stuff prepared to share, but I want to limit it to just 2 things that I'm going to share. First thing is, let's see, let me share my screen. Share screen. So we have been talking a lot about the youth and getting the youth involved and the colleges in the area. I have been trying to work with Morehouse College to see if we can, you know, basically I kind of want to just do a presentation for the students, but that may be a little bit of a too direct approach, like, because, and the reason why I say that is organizations like us, even though we are the original Red, Black, and Green, our image has been, it's been changed over time. And the best way I can say it is people, when they see the Red, Black, and Green, they think the NFAC right now. So when we come in saying that, you know, we are the Red, Black, and Green, we are all Black organization for, you know, our people's protection and liberation and education. It's a very, it's an extreme approach today, you know, to say that you are, you know, race first. So we have to be a little bit diplomatic in our approach in order to be able to get these accredited institutions to work with us. But what I'm trying to say is I've been made aware of Morehouse's program called the Bonner Development Program, but this is where they do their community outreach and community service. So I'm going to talk with Brother Ken Mardo, who's our community outreach coordinator, but I would like to have some individuals that are passionate about working with the youth that could help us out to kind of get our foot in the door with Morehouse or some of the other schools in AUC. But I just wanted to share with y'all, we do have a potential foot in the door, but it's not going to be easy. And it brings me to another point. Let me see, what is it? It's like making an investment, making a deposit and withdrawals. So We always talk about what we expect from the community and what the community should be giving us as far as our fund, the member dues and people coming to meetings and supporting the organization. That's what the people should do. But that is our withdrawal from the community. That's us asking something from the community. Before we do that, we have to make a deposit. So we have to ask ourselves, what are we putting into the community? What charitable services, what educational services are we providing to the community so that they would, give us something back? So this would go into our deposit category, into us working with the schools and their community service-based programs to build that relationship, so that hopefully we can just make a presentation to the student body as to who we really are and what we expect, what we're looking for. All right, that was one thing. The other thing that I've got is just an update on the international headquarters. That's the big focus for this year, as well as other years, but fundraising, and particularly fundraising for our international headquarters in Philadelphia. But while we do that, we're also receiving funds that would stay local and help us, hopefully grow our local division. But we had a meeting yesterday on the Restoration Committee for the international headquarters, and the big report coming out of that is this this email that basically says we're planning for the fund-a-thon and need your input. So they're planning a fund-a-thon. It'll be 72 hours starting at 12 noon on the 13th of April, going to 12 noon, I guess. I don't know if that's the 16th of April or 17th, but 3 days, 72 hours starting on the 13th of April. And this will be an all divisions, all UNIA and Friends event. Next HEC newsletter will go out after our meeting tomorrow. Please plan to attend. Have someone from your division cover if you cannot be there. That's talking about the meeting. Second Assistant President General Brother OG has been invited to share the technical details for the fund-a-thon. He has already given advice for the HEC Conference Planning Committee. All division presidents have been invited to learn about and give input into the fund-a-thon. The meeting link is below. So basically, there'll be a 72-hour fund-a-thon that'll be it'll be virtual, and each of the divisions is going to be asked to give a 2-hour presentation, or at least take up 2 hours of the 72 hours to present whatever we want. It doesn't have to be like, we don't have to be on camera for 2 hours, but it can be videos, music, slideshows, or it can be us talking. But the point is that the parent body and the HEC is asking all the divisions to contribute so that Philadelphia doesn't have to be responsible for all 72 hours. So that's a message primarily for our executive officers to be ready for that and to be able to provide something for that and attend that, but also to our members if they're interested in supporting or seeing the progress of the international headquarters, which is the only building owned by the UNIA in the United States today. But those events will be taking place August 13th, and everyone should know that'll be the same time as High Executive Council, which is similar to our, you can consider it a form of parliament, but it's the meeting of all of our divisions. It takes place, High Executive Council takes place once a year, and then we have convention in August, but these two large parliament-style meetings take place twice a year. So this coming April, we've got that. But this fund-a-thon will be taking place simultaneously. So while some of us are in Philadelphia, we will need others here to participate and organize Division 421 input into the fundathon. And that's the only two things that I've got. Any questions, comments in regards to those announcements? Okay. I don't have anything else. We were getting ready to move to close. Before we moved to close, there was a sister, a Colo, that did not
Yes,
get.
yes. Greetings, family. Greetings, family. I'm here. I want to give a shout out to our queen for Women's Month this month. We sort of missed the Black History Month, but to all our queens there, I give greetings and respect, especially Dr. Frances Cress Walton. This month is her birthday.
Sure.
Yes, and then there's others, Fannie Lou Hammer, and so for Queen and Zinga, who never stopped fighting for the race, and others as well. I give honor and respect to the sisters.
Okay.
But what is there supposed to be happening there in Philadelphia?
That is the meeting of the UNIA. All of the divisions across the nation come together twice a year to have our parliament. It's our government meeting to discuss the affairs of the race and the affairs of the government. We make amendments to the Constitution, or resolutions that turn into amendments to the Constitution, and we discuss, government policy.
Is there a bus that's gonna you have to pay to get down there? Is a bus, a shuttle, or something for those who don't have cars?
That's something that would be something that we as a division would organize depending on those that are committed to attending. As of right now, we only have a few people committed to attending. We will have a executive meeting on, I believe, Saturday is April 2nd. And at that time, we will finalize how many people are attending, and, what type of transportation and lodging we need.
Okay. All right. All right then. Yeah. Okay. Race first.
Race first. Thank you. I didn't really have anything else in regards to, but yeah, I didn't really have anything else. Only thing I was gonna say is, if those people aren't aware, there was I believe the Senate, not the Senate, but the Supreme Court confirmation for Sister Ketanji Jackson.
Ketanji Jackson, right.
So she has some individual politics and things that I don't necessarily agree with, but she is still a sister, and I do celebrate her achievement and ask everyone else to celebrate that and to acknowledge the sister and support the sister. So that was the only thing, because you reminded me that when you were talking about Women's Month, and we missed, Black History Month a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was there anyone else that did not get a chance to share before we move to close? Anyone that did not get a chance to share? Brother, okay, he already jumped off, man. All right, well, if that's all we have, one thing, oh yeah, there was something else I did want to share with y'all, but it's short, but we get ready to close, and I wanted to do it in the intro, but we'll do it in the close, and it'll be something that is part of our tradition moving forward. So after we do the pledge, this is what we will do. Please bear with me. Let's see. It will take. Find it. So what it is the UNIA-ACL Constitution, specifically the preamble. But I want this to be part of our official opening to our meetings. For those that are members, I know, because I don't even really, not to say that I forget the preamble, I don't know it by heart, but I know that a lot of our members don't necessarily know the preamble. And Garvey tells us that this is an important part of the Constitution. We should know it by heart. We should use it to recruit new members, and we should also use it to defend the organization. So the preamble of UNIA-ACL Constitution. The Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League is a social, friendly, humanitarian, charitable, educational, institutional, constructive, and expansive society, and is founded by persons desiring to the utmost to work for the general uplift of the Negro peoples of the world. And the members pledge themselves to do all in their power to conserve the rights of their noble race and to respect the rights of all mankind, believing always in the brotherhood of man and the fatherhood of God. The motto of the organization is one God, one aim, one destiny. Therefore, let justice be done to all mankind, realizing that if the strong oppress the weak, confusion and discontent will ever mark the path of man. But with love, faith, and charity towards all, the reign of peace and plenty will be heralded into the world, and the generations of men shall be called blessed. So that is our preamble to our Constitution. Executive officers, we should be memorizing it, and ordinary members, you should know it and teach it, to our children. With that, we can close out the meeting. And everybody put your fist in the air, repeat after me. One God.
One God.
One aim.
One aim.
One destiny.
One destiny.
Africa.
Africa.
For the Africans.
For the Africans.
Africans at home.
Those at home.
And those abroad.
And
those abroad.
Next first, family. Go in peace.
Race first.
Race first.
Okay.